楽しい.
What's up guys, so on New Year's Day I missed a great bit of news regarding Railgun that somehow flew under my radar. I guess because I was focused so much on a new volume of Index that I arrived late to this on Twitter. The editor of the Railgun manga on Twitter pointed out that we are actually approaching the 15th anniversary of A Certain Scientific Railgun, as the manga started on the 25th of February 2007 and later began serialization later in April 2007. And apparently we will be getting many stuff for this anniversary. Credit to Burzy for the translation. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot Railgun's 15th anniversary was this year, since I was only thinking of Index's 20th anniversary, which is 2 years away in 2024. But this really makes me think what kind of stuff we will be getting for Railgun's 15th anniversary, and this stuff might get announced as soon as February, which is 1 month away. And I can tell the editor is trying to keep it as vague as possible by using the word stuff, like that doesn't really give much indication at all of what it might be. So yeah, I think that's a purposeful move on his part. While we could get disappointing things such as new Railgun figures or merchandise or whatever, we could potentially get a Railgun Season 4 announcement, or maybe get some spin-offs either adapted into anime or completely new spin-offs announced. Not that merchandise is bad or anything, just that more content is definitely way better in my eyes. As we still have Astral Buddy and Dark Matter, which both have not been given anime adaptations, or even Idol No Accelerator, despite that being non-canon. While Railgun Season 4 would be great, there is a problem which means we might not get it so soon, which is that the Railgun manga has 2 unadapted arcs. The Jailbreaker arc, which is complete, and what I call the backstory arc, which is still ongoing and is not finished. One season of Railgun is typically split into 2 halves, each covering an arc. So since the current arc of the manga isn't complete, this may provide a problem. The studio could choose to adapt only Jailbreaker and reduce the amount of episodes, or they could add a filler arc for the second half, like they did for the first 2 seasons of Railgun. So I suppose that wouldn't be an unprecedented decision. And if we learnt anything from this franchise, it's that Railgun, especially the anime, is the money-making machine, so more Railgun seems like the best business decision, while new spin-offs could not garner as much traction as another season of Railgun. I would like to see adaptations of the Railgun side story novels, but I don't know how that would fit in Season 4 unless they explained when these events occur, as it would make the timeline even more confusing for anime onlys than it already is. Or they could just turn them into OVAs, but I don't know if they would be willing to do that. The Railgun editor also confirmed Mental Out Volume 1 will be releasing this year, and that we should continue to support the series if it is to continue serialization. And remember, even if you're not the biggest fan of Shokuho as a character, I still think it's important to support the Mental Out manga, as if it bombs and hardly gets any sales, you really think Kadokawa or Dengeki Bunko are going to take an even bigger financial risk by making a Sogita spin-off or a Magic Side spin-off manga when a character as popular as Shokuho can't get any sales? I rest my case. If the franchise is successful, it's only natural that we will get more material. That's how the franchise grew this big to begin with. If we get any announcements, I'll be sure to cover them here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Let me know your predictions of what things we might get for the 15th anniversary. Do you think we will get any new anime, manga, or spin-offs? Or will we get another Misaka Makoto figure out of the billions that already exist? Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.